Okay, y'all. Jay-Z is out here trying to be Gazy from Empire. He's trying to be Gazy, the one who has the distribution company Empire. This is Jay-Z's new job. He's trying to sign. Y'all, they trying everything. We're about to talk about it, okay? Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. So everything is alleged. Some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. So word on the street is, y'all, Jay-Z is doing distribution deals. And y'all know the king of distribution deals is Gazy. Gazy been out here doing all kinds of distribution deals for the longest. Okay? Now Jay-Z is trying to get his feet wet and do the distribution deal. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to a few things that's going on with this whole situation. He went from trying to get loans, getting PPP loans. Then he tried to get another, 2 more loans. He got denied on that. Then they sell their house. Then they moving out the country. Then they try to do a casino, and the casino didn't work. Then now he's trying to do distribution deal. It seems like my boy is getting desperate, y'all. That's what it's starting to look like. My boy is getting desperate. And I know this might get under some people's skin because allegedly some of these bloggers could be y'all getting paid off to come for other bloggers that's talking about Jay-Z right now. But it's something going on. Something is going on right now, y'all. And it's looking like there's some sellouts out here. Okay? But let's get to this distribution deal that's taking place right now. Okay? I know that Jay-Z came out here and he said that basically he's not going to mess with nobody's masters. He's going to do a distribution deal, and I do believe they said he's going to take 15% or 20%, and the other person take 80 or 85%, and he only wants 15%. But if you're not alive, allegedly, where do you think that percentage goes? I'm just saying, if you're not alive, you don't get that 15%, that 80% or 85%, do you? Well, word on the street is this is what he's coming out saying. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to break something down to y'all really, really quickly. And if you think I'm lying, you can go and find a video. I think it's like 2016 or something like that. I forgot what year it was. But Gazy put up a video. He was at some kind of convention or something like that. And he was talking about his distribution deals. He also said the same thing that Jay-Z is telling these new artists that wants to come out now. Don't mess around and be a part of, a situation. And like Gucci, what is the 1700, whatever his label is, with all of these people dropping like flies. Don't mess around and be a part of that. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, you have to be careful when you're out here signing deals, okay? Don't be stupid. That little money that they're going to give you up front, I'm just saying, to me, is not worth your life, okay? Now, let's talk about this convention that Gazy did. He did some type of little interview, and he had, a whole bunch of people out in the audience like he was on the Oprah show or something, but he wasn't on the Oprah show, okay? He talked about the percentage that, he pays out. He gives out some money. He pays, he only wants a percentage of this and that and that and this. This is what Gazy talked about. Gazy also talked about, and he mentioned the same thing that Jay-Z is saying, that he do not own your masters. That you own your own masters. And he just wants 15%. Sound too good to be true, don't it, y'all? Where it is, okay? Because people question Gazy about that distribution deal and the masters. And they asked Gazy a question. They said, Gazy, if they don't pay you back or you don't make your money back off of this artist, money that you put into this distribution deal to give them so that you can, franchise for them, do they still own their masters if they don't pay you back? He said, no, I own it if I don't get paid back. That's what you need to know. That's what people need to pay attention to. So don't listen to these bloggers saying, oh, this is a good thing that Jay-Z is doing. Because when stuff sounds too good to be true, 9 times out of 10, it is. If you sign a distribution deal with Jay-Z, I don't think it's going to be any different than Gazy's. It's going to be the same situation. And he's saying the same exact thing that these artists have failed for. If you don't live to pay this person their money back, this man is going to collect off of you the rest of his life, because your life is gone. I told y'all, I said, when it comes down to distribution deals and this and that and this, they cross all the T's and dot all the I's when it comes down to this situation. Go and look up, if you think I'm lying, go and look up Empire's store. Empire has a whole boatload of artists that has passed away, and he's still making money off of them to this day, selling coats in their names, t-shirts, socks, whatever it is that he could stick their name on it. This is what he did, y'all. And he's still making money off of Mo3, King Von, all of these people right now to this day. And y'all think that this man gonna be honest to tell y'all how much he's selling and this and that and this, and they giving the parents crumbs. They're giving them crumbs, y'all. It ain't no different than P. Diddy when Biggie passed away, and P. Diddy get the majority of his money instead of his family. Ain't no difference, y'all. Ain't no difference. I hear people putting out stories, and I'm going to tell y'all how this internet is working, and you can tell that somebody is doing damage control. I keep telling y'all they're doing damage control. People want us to believe that Prince called, and I want y'all to pay attention to who is putting out this information and where this is coming from and who is repeating it and this and that and this. They're saying that, oh, Jay-Z, before Prince passed away, he was calling people, telling them that he want to do a whole big, you know, he want to start a company with Jay-Z and this and that and this. Y'all, Jay-Z and Prince, word on the street, was beefing. Before Prince passed away, word on the street. They were beefing. They were beefing because Prince only gave him a handful of songs that he could put on Tidal. And they, fresh into a deal, got into it, word on the street. I wasn't there, but I'm telling you, I would have heard. Okay? And that whole little incident, it boiled over to even after Prince passed. Prince's family had to take Jay-Z to court just to stop him from using all of Prince's music on Tidal, which he was entitled to do. Okay, y'all? I want you to pay attention to this because, and like I said, these people that's on social media that's now all of a sudden saying, oh, this might be good. Jay-Z family doing something good for the hood. They this to that. And all of a sudden you done turn and now you singing another tune and now you coming for people that try to help your page. Y'all pay this stuff attention. And all of y'all artists that's trying to get y'all feet wet and it is and that and that and it is. Be careful who you signing with. Because they ain't telling you everything. And even when you get a lawyer, you got to get a lawyer that don't even know these people, because sometimes that lawyer will sell you out too. I seen Gazy and them do interviews. I seen people that's close to Gazy do interviews. And they laughed about the fact that the lawyer was in on helping set up the artist as well, because they were close with, and they don't mind selling out their own clients for top dogs like this. Okay, y'all? Well, it used to be Top Dog because he fell off his little pedestal now. Okay, y'all? If Empire Distribution Company finally told the truth that if you do not pay me my money back, I own your masters. It's the same thing with Jay-Z. Proceed with caution if you do. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. If somebody is running around here talking about they worship Satan, that's one thing. That's one reason to stay away from them. Because Satanists have sacrifices, okay? And you might just end up being one of them. That's number one. You got to go back and look at somebody's history of all the people they didn't been in business with and they did wrong. Okay? Look at Chloe and them and how they signed to Beyonce, but Beyonce ain't helping them. You have to be careful who you sign with. And when somebody is desperate, which Jay-Z seems like he is right now, when somebody is out here desperate in these streets, when they're desperate, y'all, and we're looking at desperation right now with the Carters. When they're out here desperate, they will sell you out. You don't sign to somebody that will sell you out. You don't sign to somebody that seems like they're desperate. And this is what I see. Now you might not see it. You might, these artists that's just, they fancy. They're trying to just hurry up and sign with somebody. Oh, Jay-Z. Just because of the name. But when they hand you that money, know that you might get sold out too. Just know that. Whatever they're going to do for you, you can do for yourself. It's social media out here all over the place. If you really got talent, your talent is gonna show its own self. All you got to do is get on these social media outlets. Get you a manager that'll help you. Get with some of these bloggers that's big and they don't mind helping franchise for you too. What they can do, you can do for yourself. Rock Nation doesn't really hold a lot of wind anymore. We all know that they are going down fast. They're having to get loans just to keep Rock Nation afloat. And his partner is still saying that Rock Nation is in big trouble. There are so many lawsuits against them right now. It doesn't make any sense. There are investigations going on Jay-Z right now. You signing with somebody, I'm just going to put it out. I ain't about to sugarcoat for nothing. And I ain't finna be like, oh, I'm going to let my subscribers answer this question. I'm going to just let my subscribers see if da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, I'm going to tell y'all like it is. Go and look up what Gazy said about distribution deals. Don't just listen to the first part or skip to the last. Listen to the whole video. If you are an artist, go listen to it. It's 2 videos out here that he is explaining about distribution deals. 2 or 3. Okay? And one of his friends even does a video. Gazy, that is, y'all. Talking about distribution deals. Talking about artists going and get a lawyer, and the lawyer is working with the person they signing with. So they're lying to you saying that this and that and that and this, so you can sign that deal. And they working with the person that you're doing the deal with. Pay attention to that. If you got to be that precautious and that scared to sign with somebody, I think you better go with your intuition and not sign with that person at all. If you're getting bad feelings about signing with them, or that the lawyer ain't up front, or this or that. Because the same deal that Empire was doing, that I'm just saying, it's the same deal that he's going to be doing. And I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. It doesn't matter about the percentages up and down, up and down. If you don't live, who's going to keep up with those percentages? Your family? Your family going to be like, how many t-shirts we sold this week? No. They're going to just sit back and they're going to get them what they want to give them out of your money. And you ain't going to have no say-so about it. Not none whatsoever. And when it's liquidation time, because I'm going to tell y'all this is another thing that's going on with a lot of these people that's doing distribution deals. And this is what I heard. I ain't been around them. But this is the things that came to me. Okay? Some of these people that's doing distribution deals, and y'all know who they are. They're tied with the mob. And when it gets to a situation where they are owed money, they owe these mob people money, it's liquidation time. And then during liquidation time, a lot of these artists mysteriously pass away, whether they beefing with somebody or not. They love to sign people that's beefing because that gives them an alibi when that person goes down. But the person who enjoys, that makes the most off of these artists passing, is the people that they're signing these distribution deals, their managers, and their labels. So you have to ask yourself the question, is the majority of these people that's signing these people the ones that setting them up in the first place? When your contract is 7 days away from you being up and you pass away within them 7 days, that this person you did a distribution deal, they're going to cash out on an insurance policy in if you pass away before those 7 days up and you mysteriously pass away in them 7 days. You got to watch out for people like this. You have to. Dolph mysteriously passes away right after he called himself in to help put $100 million toward Empire Records. Gazy comes to the funeral. I don't see him going to nobody else's funeral, but he came to Dolph's. Was it some unfinished business? Everybody said it was like a yard sale. The things that was going on with Dolph's stuff and everything. Be careful out here signing with people. Be careful out here with signing with Satanists. Because they don't have no heart. They're hollow inside. They have no feelings whatsoever. And they might smile in your face and act all nice. A lot of people do that. Go to the car dealership. They do the same thing. Smile in your face. Ooh, I'll do my best. I'm going to give you the best deal. You sign your name now. And they ain't nice no more afterwards when you got the question. Oh, can I bring this car back? Ain't no refund. They ain't answer the phone for you no more. Because they didn't get what they wanted out of you. And they're done. They're done. And it ain't no different than this. This is business, y'all. It's nothing personal. But I ain't going to sit back and play the fence and be like talking about how bad that somebody is. And then all of a sudden, the flowers is coming out. They're trying to help the community now. Are you serious? The people that was around, running around here blackballing everybody. The females and the men in the industry. If you didn't bow down, they blackballed you. Now we're to believe that because Jay-Z got a distribution deal, a company, he didn't changed? Was this his last effort to make some money and some big money off of people? Is the artist going to start dropping like flies when it's liquidation time? And the only thing they going to say is, oh, they was beefing with this person and they was beefing with that person and I don't know why. Be careful who y'all out here signing with. That's the only message that I'm sending out to you. Be careful. Do your homework on people that you call yourself signing with. If somebody's saying that they love Satan, I'm just saying, that don't sound like somebody that you want to do a distribution deal with. If somebody's out here disrespecting God every chance they get, pushing satanic stuff on their artists to do this and that and this, the more that you do, the more they push you. The more they push you. I even think Megan Thee Stallion is trying to get away from the Jay-Z mess that he's pushing on her. That's why she's trying to get wifed up. Because all that they want her to put in her videos is satanic stuff. That's all they want her to push. And she ran to Jay-Z now from other people, management teams. She ran to them. But did she run to somebody that was in her best interest? Ask yourself this question. They might pretend and act like they are until they done with her. Until they're done. And then look at all the stuff that happens after they're done with you. Look at how things work out for a lot of these artists. So like I said, be careful of this type of mess. Be careful listening to these bloggers saying that I think it's a good idea. I think he's trying to do right by people now. Really? When have he ever? Ask Damon Dash. Ask all these other people that when they needed him, he wasn't there for. All money is not good money. I don't care where it comes from. All money is not good money. And when you know somebody got allegedly BLOOD on their hands, allegedly, You got to be careful of that. When you ignore it, when you know about it, we can't keep feeling sorry for people. Saying, oh man, another one just bites the dust. When you knew what it was before you signed that deal in the first place. You got to use your brain. And a lot of these people, they don't use their brain when they signing these deals. They not using their brain because a lot of them is smoked out. A lot of them is out here popping them P to the I to the LLS's. Okay, y'all? And this is how a lot of these people are getting signed. Because they out of their mind, y'all. And they like them like that. When you beefing and run around here beefing with everybody, those are the ones that they like. Because they don't lose when they sign you. They don't lose money. They gain money. Because they say, I just signed this person for, if they give you $1,500,000, whatever they give you for the distribution deal. I just signed this much and this much and this much. Then they turn around and get an insurance policy on you that doubles what they signed. And then you bites the dust. And they get their money back and then some. So be careful who y'all signing with. That's the honest to God truth. Be careful with who y'all signing to. Be careful who you listening to with these bloggers talking about. I think it's a good deal. Ask Prince, was it a good deal? He was just fine. He finally got free. His masters was free. Prince finally was free. Y'all remember when Prince was walking around here with slave on his face? He had it wrote on his face. If you think I'm lying, go Google it. You will see it. He finally got out of the grips of his record label. And for the love of me, I did not understand why Prince thought it was a good idea to do a business deal with Jay-Z. Look where he's at right now. What about Nipsey? Nipsey started hanging out with these elites too. Didn't he, y'all? Start trying to do music with P. Diddy and all of this stuff. Look where he's at now. Okay, y'all? Look at Dolph. He was considering signing with Jay-Z and them too. Look where he's at now. Pay attention. Pay attention. And stop listening to these bloggers that ain't got nothing to do but sit around and gossip and this and that and this. Because that's what this person is doing. And one day they telling you they wake up and they then smoke this pack. And they telling you, Jay-Z and them, don't trust them, and the next day, the deal to bring them some other stuff. And then all of a sudden now, this is a good thing. He helping the community. Be careful of that, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. Be very, very careful of people sending you off. Especially if you're an artist. Especially if you know you really, truly got talent. Because some people is artists and they don't have no talent. And they wonder why people ain't listening to them. Because your music ain't that good. That's why. And people don't want to say nothing. I'm going to give you the lowdown every time. And just because my name is lowdown, it doesn't mean that I'm lowdown. It's just I'm going to give you the lowdown. I'm not finna bite my tongue for nothing. And it is what it is. That distribution deal, if you don't pay Jay-Z back and he don't make his money back that he want to make back from you, he's going to own your masters. And don't listen to the lies that they ain't. Oh, we not going to have your masters. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. And the one thing that Gazy did good by getting on social media and admitting it. Finally, somebody admitted it. Okay, y'all? Yes, they will own your masters. Don't believe that junk that I'm telling that it ain't. They will own your masters until they get back what they want to get back. And we all know sometimes how hard it is to get out of those deals. Look at Tupac. Look at Biggie. How when they wanted to leave Suge and P. Diddy, look what happened. Who stood to gain by them passing away, y'all? Their labels. Their labels, y'all. And they made millions off of Tupac and Biggie. Millions, y'all. Millions. So stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. because it's more to come. I want to see how many dummies is going to do a distribution deal with Jay-Z. I want to see it. I want to see just how people are, how many people got some screws missing enough to do a distribution deal with somebody that's running around here saying that they love Satan and they hate God. Because we know we're going to have a bunch of them. And a lot of people, birds of a feather flock together, a lot of these people, they Satanists too. So a lot of people don't care. They'll get that money and they'll go sign just to get that money too. They'll push this agenda that he wants them to push. Because they like that too anyway. But if you're not like that, be careful what y'all wish for. Be careful who y'all signing with. Be careful. Anyway, y'all, please like, share, subscribe if you like the video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.